Hello. Listen, I just need to rant for a little bit. You know, I like my job. It pays my bills. You know, it's difficult at times. Doing customer service work is very difficult. But I think the most difficult thing, and I'm going to direct this to the Gen X generation, all right? Because surely I'm not the only one that's in this boat. Okay? But, let's talk about unprofessionalism. Yeah, that's what I said. Unprofessionalism. There's a young man, mind you, this is the same young man that I talked about the clown hair. The same young man who apparently has been working at this place for 4 years. It was his first job. So I guess that's why he thinks he can just get away with shit. Today, he had the audacity to grab someone by the nose. Someone who works there. Now, mind you, I think he's got a crush on this little girl. Neither here nor there. The point is, she has a nose piercing. And when he done that, he made her bleed profusely for like 5 minutes. And when I said, you shouldn't lay hands on anybody, that little sucker turns around and says, don't reprimand me like I'm a child. You're not my mama. Well, thank God for that. That's what I said, because if that was my child, Lord forbid. First of all, you don't lay hands on anyone. That's some childish shit. And then when I say, oh, thank God for that, and he says, you don't need to reprimand me like I'm a child. If the shoe fits. And then my boss hushes me. Hushes me. When I'm in the right. I get so fucking mad. So fucking mad. And then I go to make sure the little girl's all right. She's in the bathroom. I make sure she's okay. And I tell her, what just happened is not cool. And he should get wrote up for that. Not just reprimanded, wrote up for it. I got wrote up for saying something. If he doesn't get wrote up for putting hands on someone, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to get a fucking lawyer. Because I have overlooked so much crap in this fucking place. So much crap. And maybe my heckler was right. Yes, maybe it's the company I work for. You're probably damn well right. I'm going to tell you what. When I leave this company, they're going to be paying me to leave. Because I have watched them break so many rules. I got videos that I made a year ago. Okay? Of my GM coming in and tossing candy up on the counter. And when I asked him where the candy came from, he said, well, I brought the candy for the peasants. And I said, who are you referring to? He said, you know, how the kings in the olden days used to just throw candy out to the peasants? Well, I thought that's what I would do. Excuse me? So that's what you think of me? I am a peasant? Because I work under you? Right down to, moving me from one position to another position, and when they moved me to that position, guess what? That position didn't exist! And 2 weeks into it, I go up to my supervisor, quote unquote, night supervisor, and I said, how many detailers have you been through in the last 6 months that you've worked on this shift? And she said, this job doesn't exist. Would you like to be put on the rotation so that we can teach you some things? Yes. Yes, I would. Was he accommodating me or trying to make me quit? And I can go back over all the things that have happened in the last 2 years. I say they've been trying to make me quit. 2 years. I'm fuming. And I'll put this out to the Gen X folks. I know that we have a lot of experience. A lot of different hats that we have worn in our lives. But I'm telling you, the millennials are the most disrespectful generation I have ever met in my life. We screwed up, and then those parents did worse than us, and this is what we got. We got cold, unempathetic, disrespectful human beings who have no regards for anybody except for themselves. I'll take the blame, my part in it, because I raised the ones that raised those ones. I sure did. I sure did. And I take responsibility for that. I surely will. But I am just like... And you wonder why I'm on blood pressure medicine now. My heckler says, well, it must be the company you're working for. Well, the company is part of it. But how about people assuming that we're robots and we're not human, that we don't have feelings, that we ain't got our own shit going on at home, that we ain't dealing with our own shit in our own life. And so we're expected to just smile and pretend like nothing's going on. We're supposed to be happy and, all gracious and stuff. I don't feel like people are being very gracious to me. And I know that this little rant is not the best in spirits. With that attitude, what do you expect? Yeah, I've heard it. But I'm tired of pretending to be someone I'm not. It's like when that boy said that to me tonight. Don't reprimand me like I'm a child. You're not my mama. You're damn right I'm not your mama, but if I was, boy, I would knock you on your ass. Because first of all, you don't lay hands on no employees. Secondly, you especially don't do it on a girl. She clearly had a piercing on her nose. Why would you mess with her? Why would you even squeeze her nose? Please, that's like punching somebody in the face who has glasses on. Am I wrong? Y'all know I ain't wrong. I'm gonna wait and see. Motherfucker better get wrote up for it. I got wrote up for calling somebody a naggy Maggie. And it was justified. Absolutely justified. Nagging me over 2 minutes. Went on that same shift that same day somebody else was an hour and a half late. I don't even want to hear that shit. Yeah, you're a naggy Maggie. You're micromanaging. And then when they ought to be micromanaging, they're not. I don't get it. After that shit, I had to go have a drink. And I don't drink anymore. It's just hard cider, but it's the point of it. You wonder why I'm on blood pressure medicine. There's so much stuff that I just have to overlook. We're just expected to overlook it and not say a damn word about none of it. Just like a young man got hired on. He got 2 full weeks of fucking training. I didn't get no damn training. You know what I got told when I asked about training? That's just the way we do things around here, and if you can't handle it, then you just need to go find work elsewhere. Yeah, that's what I was told. Basically, deal with it without the training or else. 2 years later, stubborn bass me, I'm still there. You better fire me and do it and have a good reason for it. Have a shitty reason and I'll collect unemployment for the full length of time that I can. I keep my bills to a minimum on purpose. People got me fuming today. Just fuming. Anyway, on a better note, please, any suggestions on what a Gen X person should be doing for a living? Where we're making a wage that we can actually support ourselves without working 80 hours a week? I would really like to know. I mean, I try really hard at my job. I am the top upseller of their I have been for 3 months. And the better I do, the more bullshit I got to deal with. I'm terribly confused. My 2-year raise was 30 fucking cents. What is that going to pay? After taxes, that's about $5 a week. So, how is that even helping our cost of living any? It's certainly not going to get me a piece of land or rent me an apartment. Is it? But yet I make just enough to keep me above the poverty level so that I'm not eligible for any kind of fucking help. So am I a little frustrated with the world right now? Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm surely not the only one. I don't know where else to speak my piece other than in these videos. So I'm just going to start doing it. Cussing or not, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm making any money doing this either. But I am going to start saying my piece. I've been writing it in notebooks for years now. But really, it's some things that need to be said. How about the income tax that I've been looking at? Looks like I'm going to owe them money. What the fuck? So if the new president's going to do anything, hey, give us a tax break, will ya? Like yourself? Because the single people are getting screwed right now. When you gave all those corporations the big break in 2016, well, guess what? Our little break ended last year. And all the single people in the world, in the United States, didn't make a fucking dime. In fact, we all owed the government. Not that they didn't take taxes out all damn year long. They surely did. But again, the employers are paying us just enough to put us over that limit. So if you're a single person and you're paying 12% interest, 12% taxes on your income, yeah, they're keeping every damn dime. In fact, you're going to owe them some more. There's no winning. No winning. Something's got to give. I just can't imagine people out there raising kids right now. Without food stamps, they would not be eating. Trust me on that. Because the wages surely ain't there. Where I work, make a little more than most people around here. Most places around here only paying about $11 an hour, which ain't shit. After taxes, you're looking at about their baby bringing home $9 an hour. And then they're not getting any of those taxes back if they don't have kids. Dogs don't count, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd have 2 to write off. So, my Gen Xers, how frustrated are you? Not only with the wages, the taxes, the housing issues, the children we're dealing with in our jobs, who have no respect for anyone. I kind of know why the unalive rate is so fucking high, don't you? They don't leave us a whole lot of options, do they? I don't even make enough in my job to pay rent. I seen a 2-bedroom apartment advertised yesterday on Facebook here in locally. $1,200 a month plus utilities. When you're only bringing home $1,600, how's that going to work? How are you going to pay your car payment, if you have one, your car insurance, which everyone is required to have, plus your gas money and food? How is it even possible? Unless you got roommates or family that's willing to band together. Not my family. So yeah, I'm just at my wit's end. I am just so frustrated with the whole situation. Tell you one thing, I'm going to go find me a good lawyer. Because surely, there's one out there that will take my case pro bono and only get paid if I get paid. I'm sure there's lots of them out there. So if you know of any good ones that are in Tennessee, please leave me a message in the comments. I'll be looking for it. Not that anybody sees these videos. I put them out all the time. Nobody ever sees them. Yesterday, I started downloading my video so that it could get put out at a nominal time where people might see it. And you know, it took 9 hours for that thing to upload. 9 hours. So, of course, it went out in the middle of the night. And, of course, no one's seen it. Well, it's early in the evening. And I am going to put this video out. I'm going to attempt to upload it. Hopefully, it will go before 9 p.m. Anyway, thanks for letting me rant. If you can relate to any of this bullshit that I'm fucking spewing, please leave me a comment. Let's discuss it. I will message you back. I am now going to finish my drink and calm down a little bit. I hope everyone has a very, very happy new year. I am going to have a happy new year because I got to let this out of my system instead of bottling it up because it's killing me. Keeping all this shit inside is killing me. So I'm just going to start venting here. Quit licking. Stop it. Anyway, again, I hope everyone has a happy new year. And the next video, I hope will be a lot better. But I appreciate y'all listening. It's not like anybody pays any attention to me anyway. So I'm just going to put it out there. Hell with it. I got nothing to lose at this point. I dare them. At this point, I dare them. 22:33 just passed. Everyone, have a happy new year. Renee Who here. Peace out.